Welcome to The Keep, where today we embark on an intriguing journey into the life of one of history's most controversial and enigmatic figures, Grigori Rasputin. Known for his mysticism, scandalous influence over the Russian royal family, and dramatic demise, Rasputin's story is one of fascination and intrigue. Let's dive deep into the life of the man who captivated a nation and became a symbol of the final days of Imperial Russia. Grigori Efimovich Rasputin was born on January 21, 1869, in the remote Siberian village of Pokrovskoe. His family was part of the peasant class, living in a harsh, rural environment. Rasputin's early years were marked by poverty and the difficult realities of peasant life. Despite these challenges, he developed a deep sense of spirituality and a fascination with the Orthodox Church. Rasputin's early spiritual experiences included periods of intense religious devotion and wanderings across Russia. In his 20s, Rasputin joined various religious sects and monastic communities, seeking deeper spiritual enlightenment. He became associated with a group of mystics known as the Klisti, who practiced a form of mysticism involving ecstatic worship and asceticism. This period of his life was crucial in shaping his reputation as a holy man with unique spiritual insights. By the early 1900s, Rasputin's reputation as a mystic and healer had begun to spread. His charismatic personality and claims of miraculous abilities attracted the attention of both religious followers and those seeking cures for their ailments. In 1905, Rasputin made his way to St. Petersburg, the capital of the Russian Empire, where he hoped to expand his influence. Rasputin's big break came in 1905, when he was introduced to Tsar Nicholas II and his wife, Alexandra. The royal couple was deeply concerned about their son, Alexei, who suffered from hemophilia, a debilitating and often fatal blood disorder. Traditional medical treatments had proven ineffective, and the royal family was desperate for any form of relief. Rasputin's reputed healing powers seemed to offer a glimmer of hope. Rasputin's influence over the royal family grew rapidly, and he successfully provided some relief to Alexei. Alexandra, who was deeply devoted to Rasputin, saw him as a miracle worker and a spiritual guide. Rasputin's presence at the court became more frequent, and he began to play a significant role in the family's personal and political lives. The growing influence of Rasputin alarmed many members of the Russian aristocracy and government. His unorthodox methods and the close relationship he maintained with the royal family led into widespread criticism and suspicion. Many saw Rasputin as an outsider who was exploiting his position for personal gain. His influence over Alexandra, in particular, was viewed as a threat to the stability of the monarchy. During this period, Rasputin's involvement extended beyond the personal realm into political matters. Alexandra's reliance on Rasputin for advice led him to become involved in political appointments and decisions. His influence over key appointments, including those in the military and government, fueled the perception that he was meddling in state affairs. This period was marked by increasing frustration and resentment from the political elite, who blamed Rasputin for the empire's mounting problems. The outbreak of World War I in 1914 further exacerbated the situation. With Nicholas II on the front lines, Alexandra was left in charge of the Russian Empire. Rasputin's involvement in the administration at this tumultuous time deepened the distrust among the Russian elite. His alleged interference in political and military matters, combined with his scandalous reputation, intensified public discontent. Rasputin's perceived influence over the Tsarina and his role in appointing and dismissing ministers contributed to the growing criticism of the Romanov dynasty. Many saw him as a symbol of the corruption and incompetence that plagued the Russian government. His presence became a focal point for the broader frustrations experienced by the Russian populace during the war. By late 1916, the discontent with Rasputin reached a boiling point. A group of nobles, including Prince Felix Yusupov, concerned about the state of the monarchy and the damage Rasputin was inflicting, decided to take drastic action. The conspirators believed that Rasputin's influence was contributing to the decline of the Romanov dynasty and worsening the situation in Russia. On December 29, 1916, Rasputin was invited to Yusup's palace under the pretense of a social gathering. The conspirators had prepared a plan to kill him. They attempted to poison him with cyanide-laced cakes and wine. Despite consuming large quantities of poison, Rasputin appeared unaffected. The conspirators, shocked by his apparent immunity to the poison, resorted to shooting him multiple times. Rasputin, still alive and reportedly attempting to flee, was ultimately shot again and killed. The murder of Rasputin was a dramatic and sensational event, but it did little to change the course of Russian history. The Russian Revolution of 1917, fueled by widespread dissatisfaction with the monarchy and the dire conditions of World War I, led to the abdication of Tsar Nicholas II and the end of the Romanov dynasty. Rasputin's death symbolized a chaos and instability that characterized the final days of Imperial Russia. Rasputin's life and death have been the subject of fascination and speculation ever since. He remains a symbol of the tumultuous period leading up to the Russian Revolution. His story has been romanticized and mythologized in various ways, reflecting both the intrigue and the scandal that surrounded him. Some view Rasputin as a misunderstood mystic and healer, whose influence reflected the deep spiritual and political crises of his time. Others see him as a manipulative charlatan whose actions contributed to the downfall of a monarchy already on the brink of collapse. Regardless of interpretation, Rasputin's legacy endures as a symbol of the intersection of mysticism, power, and politics. Thank you for joining us on this detailed exploration of Grigori Rasputin's life. His story offers a window into the complex dynamics of the Russian court and the broader social and political upheavals of his era. If you found this video insightful, please like, share, and subscribe for more interesting videos about our world. As always, good day.